I saw people were doing pretty well in Top Legend with Egg Death Knight, and I decided to give it a try right after the latest patch, and I gotta say the deck really did feel really strong, although the skill cap for it is definitely pretty high. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys have a better idea of what you could be doing with and against it. So I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and I saw people on Top Legend were using something like this with pretty good success. And yeah, the deck is pretty strong, but I gotta say, you have to do some pretty weird stuff with this deck to actually really get the most out of it. Like, you really gotta be good at determining when you should be going for hard card draw, you really gotta determine when you can take a turn to not do nothing and prep just for the sake of actually following up with a really strong turn. So it's really not easy, the skill cap is high, and this is one of the main reasons you really don't see great stats on this deck from Diamond 5 to Legend, but in Top Legend people are actually making a killing with it if they know what they're doing with it. What is this deck trying to do? Well, it does have a ton of card draw with things like Sawbones as well as Remnant of Rage, and of course we do have the egg in here, which is gonna be your end game plan. And a lot of the times you are gonna get your egg quite quickly, because this deck really does have a lot of card draw, so it's really not that hard for you to actually pop out the egg nice and early. Around turn 5 or 6 you should be seeing the egg already operational, on turn 7 you get the Umbra, and on turn 8 you usually win. We also have the Dissolving Ooze in here, with which you get to basically surprise the opponents with a lot of extra damage when you're not supposed to have it. So yeah, all around the deck really does have a lot going for it, albeit it's not very easy to pull off. Going through the cards, we do have a couple of Morbid Swarms, with which you could be getting yourself a lot of extra minions on the board for the sake of bigger, better Sawbones, or bigger, better minions died on the single turn for the Remnant of Rage. But also don't forget, this would be a great way to pop out your egg, so that's another thing you could be doing. Another way to pop your egg would be with the Soul Rest ceremony, as long as you have minions to attack into, or even if you don't, like you don't even need to kill the egg for it to actually die, because at the end of your turn all minions for you die, so that can be pretty helpful. And again, it would be a great way to actually get yourself a lot of dead minions for a Remnant of Rage, for instance. The Corpse Cannon is another great way to actually handle the board and also have yourself an extra minion on a stick, be it for the Rage or for the Sawbones. This way you are going to have a better time of actually activating it better for you. The Drink Blood is also pretty good, it does have lifesteal, and also you could be using it on your own egg so you can actually keep the egg cracking, and it does refresh your hero power. It says hero power, but it could be hero powers because we also have Blood Dr. Felina in here. The Holy Egg Bearer, of course, is going to be great to fish out the egg for you, and that's about it for it. The Poison Breath can be breathtaking indeed, especially comboed off with a Wild Pyromancer, and especially comboed off when you actually already played yourself Endbringer Umbra. Cracking all of those eggs at the same time can be pretty good for you. You could also just use it on a hot single undead for you, if you want to just kill a single minion for the opponent. So yeah, the choice is yours. With the Wild Pyromancer, of course, almost always you gotta wanna play it when a Poison Breath is in your hand, but in some cases you can even just use it with a Morbid Swarm in order to pull off a nice quick Remnant of Rage. You will actually see in one of those games we almost did stabilize that way, but the game had other plans for us. The Defile Smuggler can also be great. It's also something you could be prepping on turn 1, and this is only gonna cost you 1 mana, so this would be a great way to actually use it to rush with your egg, but you could be doing it in all sorts of different ways too. Dissolving Ooze, usually you are gonna want to use it on a 20/20, but in some cases you could just use it to crack open your egg faster if you have nothing better to do, and in other cases you could be doing all sorts of different things with it, but the main scenario would be to eat a 20/20 so you can attack twice with it, or just a single time. Sometimes opponents think you can't kill them with 20 damage to the face if you don't already have the 20/20, but indeed you could just crack open the 20, then use the stats on another minion, and that's how you get to actually use the 20 even before the 20/20 is out in the beginning of the turn. With Felric, you're gonna get yourself an extra corpse card, and it also gives you a lot of extra corpses, which in some games could be very crucial. Like sometimes you are having a hard time getting those corpses rolling, and you do need them for quite a few things like Remnant of Rage, like Morbid Swarm, that kind of stuff, so this guy can definitely be helpful. With the Staff of the Endbringer, you could be keeping the opponent's board hostage, like equip this and they're gonna be scared to actually go wide with it because they know you could just equip another weapon over it, like nobody thinks you're gonna be swinging 6 times with it. So yeah, this would be a great way to keep the opponent hostage, but also you could be using it to crack open a lot of eggs at the same time for you. The egg itself, of course, if this thing gets silenced, if it gets stolen, you're probably game over with it, but for the most part that is not a big part of the game right now. We don't see that much hex, we don't see that much silence. We definitely see plenty of warlocks, however, so them stealing your thing would not be pretty fun for you. now. Thelina would be pretty good, because with this, you basically get to always give +3 to your egg, even though by turn 5, it's not that big a deal, but still having yourself a reliable way of actually using extra attacks on the egg could be pretty worth, and also you could be using it to keep on chipping down the opponent if the going gets rough. With Xavius, you get to find yourself all sorts of different minions with a dark gift from your deck. You could even use it to find the egg if you still haven't, and it could give you an extra 2/2 copy, a reborn on it, that kind of stuff, so it could be pretty powerful. Single copy of Emergency Surgery is also in here, with which you get to keep yourself alive against a lot of opponents, and same can be said for Remnant of Rage. It can definitely be pretty helpful. The upgraded Sawbones now, with 1 less mana on it, definitely feels better, and you could even prep it as soon as turn 1, dropping it down to 3 mana. If you have yourself a few minions on the board, you basically get to refresh a lot of mana that way, and also draw yourself a lot of cards, so that can be really good. And this card is definitely pretty skill testing, so you gotta really know when you should be playing it, and how much you should be going for it. With Embringer Umbra, you are always gonna be reviving all of your eggs, because this deck does not have any other Death Rattlers in it. And last, we do have the Remnant of Rage, which can be a very good tempo play for you, like literally as soon as turn 3 or 4, you could be plopping both of these as a 5/4, and that can be pretty huge. Matchup-wise, we don't really have too much stats. I could check for similar decks, which definitely don't have amazing sample size or stats, but I guess this one could give somewhat of a picture, even though it's very different. But yeah, the situation is definitely looking pretty dire, so again, the deck is pretty hard to pilot well, but if you're up for the challenge, you can definitely give it a try, and people in Top Legend have managed to make it work. When it comes down to the mulligan, of course, you are going to look for your Holy Egg Bearer or for the egg itself. The Sawbones is actually a pretty worth keep nowadays, and you could even prep it as soon as turn 1. The Morbid Swarm can be great, the weapon is alright, Valric makes sense, Defias also is decent. The rest I wouldn't say are that great, but some could be a consideration, I guess. Going second, again, the top 5 remain the same, but here you could also consider things like Wild Pyromancer depending on the matchup. Xavius can be okay, Thelina maybe, that kind of stuff. All around, that's it for this deck. Far from cheap and far from easy, but if you're up for it, you can definitely give it a check and see if you actually like it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to Top Legend with it. And even though the games are in bronze, we're still playing against Top Legend players. Hope you enjoy. Wow, what are the odds of facing a Death Knight instantly? Against Ramses, by the way.
Will serve me in death. You will know pain.
You can try like this. That's like a Holy Egg Bearer. Hey, look at that, an Egg Bearer. That's better. I think this ought to be a good game, although we are going second.
Eternal torment, I grant you permission to speak.
Yeah, pretty much. I've had 1k on all other classes before Death Knight came out. Should have become a Death Knight main, you know?
Won't be long now.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Videsh.
Long now.
We almost there. Yeah, my wife gave me some kind of summer virus or something. Had a little bit of sore throat. Now my voice is weird and a bit snotty, but we're on. I think we're on the positive now. The worst is past. That ain't the worst. Yeah. Should be done. Okay, perhaps the destroy card, it seems. Let's go ahead and do that then. That's a lot of prep.
It's time for your
He is burning. Burn Thoric. Kinda weird he did that.
My hand is full.
It's also kinda weird we're not running the ducks, but... See. A lot of card draw. That's a lot of card draw.
It's time for your operation.
Okay.
But little time. Join me in my eternal prison. Join me in my eternal prison.
That looked like a turn. That looked like a turn, chat. I was there. He does have Pyromancer potential into Venomoose. That is also gonna advance my egg though. Maybe he's trying to figure out how to advance it and kill the 2020 afterwards. Hey, how's it going, Riku? You hooker, you? DJ of the hooker kind. How's it going, bud? Okay, that's mildly annoying.
But little time. Nice to meet you.
Regrets.
I have but little time.
Do no harm.
Guess I could have done better. Could I though? Probably. At least we handled somehow. Does he have Umbra? Probably, but so do we. It's gonna be a battle of the Pyros afterwards. Problem is, I don't have my breaths. I do have this though.
My people will regret.
You can play that game.
My people will regret their backs.
At this point, I'm not sure Sawbones is something I care about. Gotta be careful here, because even though we're at full health, a Dissolving Ooze would like to know my location. Problem is now, his Wild Pyromancer is gonna be wildin'. So is ours real soon. But things are looking scary. He's the first that does his thing, so... things are really, really iffy. And there's the Pyro crap.
Join me in my eternal prison. I have but little time.
Things might go down to fatigue. Second Pyro. Drawing this heavily might be wonky.
It's time for your operation.
There's a Venomoose breath.
My rule. I have but little time. No return. Job done.
Okay. Check my email. In this economy? Yeah, you got me a brand new mix right there. Alrighty then, color me intrigued. Let's just hope I don't fuck up my recording. Ah, shit.
Won't be long now.
Is he conceding? What did he do over there? Battlecry triggers twice, was it? Okay. Did we get him? I think we got him. If poison wasn't my last card. Wait a fucking minute, wait a fucking minute, wait a fucking minute. Cannot draw at all. I cannot draw at all.
I'll need a blood
I
sample.
guess we're not killing him this turn.
I have but little time.
Do no harm.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna poison breath my last guy or some.
I have but little.
Did we get him? I guess he's gonna hero power into poison of the breath kind. Oh, really? Oh, that's his last one. And is closer to getting cracked. And honestly, next turn he does not have a way to handle this. So, it's almost lethal. I gotta crack it one way or another, and this is gonna be the way.
Like to play with fire? Won't be long now.
No return!
Yeah, thanks a lot, Epic. Few more hours and we're there. Level 36, mind you. Button's right there, buddy. Ah, fuck. That's actually a problem. God damn it, why did it have to be that top deck? That is actually a problem, though. can just chip him down with whatever the hell I'm having. But this is a problem.
Death calls.
Well, we're just chipping away. Be a damn shame if he gets the lifesteal crappers, but even then, I think it was fine. Okay, that was a weird first game, not gonna lie. I was definitely playing a little bit weird there. I have a lot of respect for Ramses after all. He a top legend player, has been for quite a while, even when he's not. Even when he's not, chat. That is a sick-ass card back, by the way. It looks better than the frickin' fully golden card back, not gonna lie. That is sick. Good stuff, Hearthstone. We in the 11x, by the way, or anybody keeping track.
The Lich King.
Against the Rogue,
Valera.
Maxis.
I make my own luck.
Yeah, happy future birthday to you too, Epic. Turn 1 Sawbones. Not the worst thing in the world. Turn 1 this thing is even better. Turn 2 equip this, turn 3 play that, turn 4 maybe prep this. I can keep the whole lot.
Thought they could hold me.
Right. I was gonna be sick with these two. I might consider even coining out the prep guy. Ah, he piece of shit. In this case, maybe I just prep Sawbones. Next turn I might go reasonably crazy. Probably not. Yeah, thank you very much, Blazer. How you doing, bud? This guy's still running Vipers as if Void Demon Hunter is still a thing. The fuck, GT? What is even there? Okay. Let's just place this fucker down. And next turn I think we can go pretty crazy. Next turn I can drop my entire hand basically without the ooze. Where did the fuckers leave you, GT? Like, what the fuck is even that? We're gonna draw so much cards next turn, it's not even funny. Bruh. Okay, let's fucking go. Well, that was a turn. Think I'll leave it at that. Think I'll leave it at that, chat. We probably could have done even better there, but I don't know. Could have done another Sawbones or something, but that wouldn't have been that great. Would have drawn me a couple of extra cards, refreshed me with a couple of mana, allowed me to drop these idiots for 0 for sure, but still, would have been kind of weird, innit? Okay, dude is also doing some stuff. Not too much stuff, hopefully. That's acceptables. Right.
Soul Suture! I'm here to help.
That's the knife and the card draw.
Soul Suture!
That's disgusting. Where?
You would make a fine
That can be annoying. Yeah, fuck. This was trash for him, but this will not be. Surely. Bruh. Okay, I think it's Vino Moose time.
Like to play with fire?
I mean, I could just do this. This is far better. Guess I should have just hero powered there, but it's not a big deal. We're making room and shit.
Time for your operation.
I'm not sure I completely agree with what the fuck I just did. Matter of fact, I think I disagree.
Death calls. I have but little time.
We did a nice little cycle there, but that looked weird. That was a bit weird, didn't it? We're still missing Umbra, believe it or not. Despite all of this card draw. Bruh. That was... Why didn't you start with that? Well, if I don't find Endbringer or Umbra, I'm in deep shit. That is not Umbra, I can tell you that much shit. That is the opposite of Umbra. That is Umbrant. Well, let's clean the board and pray to our gods that this guy does not have another piece of shit. Be a lot cooler if he doesn't have another monkey man. It's not lethal as is, by the way, but it's damn close. Odds of him having it, 30% at this point. Bruh. Bruh. Didn't even get lame bet, man. Did not even get fucking King Lame, man.
No one will take me from my
Yeah, gives me Umbra. Fuck am I supposed to do with it? Damn fucking shame is what it is. Bora. That was dumb. Literally the first time ever this shit actually works. Nah. Fucking hell, that was so dumb. Yeah, congrats, man. He didn't steal my frickin' poison there. Shit could have gone different, but... Tog waggled for a change. That's a first.
The Lich King versus Illidan.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years. You will know pain.
Demon Hunter of all people. Let's see. Let's see how we feel about that.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
Wait. Might have saved yet? Always has been. Perhaps. Viper me sideways. Okay. Avoid skill me sideways. Wouldn't mind getting Vino Moose. Oh, look at that. Tradeabling that shit. Hey, thanks a lot, man. How's it going? Frustrated? How you been? How you doing?
No return!
Need to get some corpses. Think I'll... I'll chill next turn with the Pyromancer and Morbid Swarm. We can do some stuff. Think it'll work out. Let's just hope it works out on time.
Like to play with fire?
Join me in my eternal return.
Not perfect.
Join me in my eternal return.
Alrighty then. How are the turntables? This deck is definitely not simple to play, guys. Like, I know the stats for it look pretty horrendous, but you need to do some pretty outlandish shit to pull off some of this crap. Gotta be doing some pretty weird moves. Moves of the weird kind.
I see.
Okay, that's an interesting top kick. Could use it. Gives me a ton of card draw.
So soon.
your operation.
Not getting another lifesteal though, that's criminal. I guess Xavius can find it. He should. Bruh.
I have but little time.
Not ideal, but we're talking about life and death here. Not ideal. Bruh. Some leech shit of the Garishi kind. Certainly looked like it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that was annoying, but not finding the second reanimated Pterodax definitely felt rigged as fuck. Like, not top decking it, not Xavius showing it, not getting emergency surgery even. All of those things could have helped against Huntered. This could be rough.
Lich King!
But we do have a good chunk of healing in us, so let's see how that go.
Let the hunt begin. You will know pain.
Let's find something a little bit more exciting. Okay. That's alright. My excitement is peaking. What the fuck am I doing, bro?
Be long now.
Brain short. What the hell is he doing? Okay, might as well prep a little. I'm gonna swing because we have swings for days and also get some corpses action. Could get me some morbid swarm and shit. Ooh. We do have the poisonous. Could get the pyro though. Okay, that could have been worse. Another poisonous. Okay, I can go for card draw right now. I'm down. Guess I'll flap it. Please don't give it insta. Thanks.
It's time for your operation.
Right. Let's leave it at that. Take a hit. Not getting all of that card draw though, that was kind of annoying. No remnants of rage or second sawbone. Oof, that's gonna be a lot. At least we have pyro ready for it. That is gonna be a lot, chat. You trading? Nice order, by the way. Nice order, mind you. Right.
is eternal.
4 more times. Can do it a couple of times this turn. Let's just get it down quicker.
Like to play with fire?
Maybe using the swarm for 1/1s that turn was not a very bright idea though. Could have had an extra crack at it. That's cute. I can still destroy it though. Guess. Could actually crack it out right now. I think I will. Especially since we have this for next turn anyway. Ain't gonna crack itself. Can even give health to this thing.
No return!
I'll actually do it like this. Might as well leave it alive. He could have his Tolvi already, but... Okay, that's acceptable. What about the next one? No, I love this song. Good one. Good one, Riku. Classic DJ Riku right there. But somehow he managed. Might as well. I don't need to be healing because he hasn't played Underbelly. We don't even know if he's running Underbelly up in there, but he did. Don't need to know. Let's just set him up for a 2-turn lethal. I mean, we're not setting up shit. If we get 20, we get 20, but... Question is he gonna get lucky with another Fervent Roar? We know he has the dragon, by the way. There's no other dragon for him. Yeah, sounds good, DJ. 6-hour live stream, you say? That's nutty. Okay, he fucking has it again. The nerve of this guy. Problem is, I need to crack it out. Probably should have Pterodactyl into that 5-3 though. Should have started off with that. If I get the Rusher, that'd be alright. The weapon is also pretty good. The staff. Sawbones, of course, would be absolutely amazing. Bruh. That also works a lot. Might as well go with this too, so we can heal a bunch. I mean, technically speaking, we don't need to be making these trades. They were gonna die at the end of the turn anyway. Still no reason not to clear the whole board though. But attacking the way we did was weird. Both Glacials are out, both Fervors are out. Question is Stovir gonna get lucky for him? And it has to get very lucky, has to kill this without killing this. Both Remnant of Rage and one Sawbone bottom 13, by the way. Miss me with that shit. Fucking piece of shit, bro. That is literally impossible. Yeah, now you see that fucker. Problem is now we're dead to the fucking dragon next turn. Unless we have 20s. Please tell me you killed the taunt. Nah, bro, this is fucked up. Imagine that one getting opened though. Oh, seriously fucked up. But somehow we managed. It's insane. This game looked rigged as shit, I can tell you that much. And this game looked rigged as poop. Yet we smile. Neat! But what if it wasn't neat? What if it was neatened? Could have been neatened, guys. Okay, this deck definitely felt nice. We went 50-50 with it, but you saw the games. Definitely got scammed against the Demon Hunter. The Rogue was looking pretty scammed. It does have a lot of potential, but it's not an easy deck, that's for sure. Far from it, matter of fact.